Grand Villa Casinos, you are on screen. Your look into the world of film and television. Brought to you by the Grand Villa Casino in Burnaby.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. It is always nice to see, well, first time meeting Cheryl Hickey, but Rick Campanelli, and they're both a little chilly.
Absolutely, they're out here for BC Week with Entertainment Tonight. Hi, you guys, how are you?
Very good. Hey guys.
Good. You were shooting outside all morning? Is
we
that
were. I borrowed Rick's scarf, and so now I'm here.
And it's not cold. It's not cold. But if you're out there for a few hours, it sneaks in and gets your bones.
Nipply.
Is that really your scarf?
I was wearing this yesterday afternoon.
Yes, in a photo shoot that will be out in January.
Mm-hmm. And what else are you wearing with the scarf? Or is that
for Vancouver View? And I was wearing an Obaki
Speedo.
No. Obaki making Speedos these days?
Spit it out.
You were.
It's always on the West Coast. It's always Speedo
Rick
season, my
is the
friend.
centerfold, but you guys will be in Vancouver View magazine wearing all
All
BC
Vancouver
designers.
designers, yeah.
This is
or BC
great.
designers, yeah. It was really nice.
How are you enjoying it so far? Cheryl, you guys do this. Do you do it every year?
You know, this is the first year Rick has let me out of the studio, and I actually got to come.
Yeah. So how are you liking it?
I like it. Yeah, you've been a few times.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm having a blast. It's so nice out here. And
they put you guys through the ringer. I mean, we were looking at your schedule and what you guys are doing while you're out here. You're having like the full BC Week experience, just jam-packed.
How was Granville Island? Did
My
you guys
favorite.
love it?
Yeah, it was. I love Granville.
The food
market
tastes
is
better
Yeah,
there.
it's. Well, I love the seafood, and so.
Is that why you were eating onion rings yesterday?
Honestly, busted.
Seafood.
It was fish and chips, so I said, "Can I get fish and onion rings?" Because I don't really.
Good
You
call.
love your French fries, though.
Now we have to talk about you and seafood.
Wait a second. I want to go back to this fish and onion rings. I don't think I've ever heard
down with that. They're
I don't
just
think
like
I've ever heard that
French fries.
combination before.
Yeah, I don't know what the name of the restaurant, but right there, as we walked into the door, it was the first.
Can I say it wasn't fish? It was like breaded halibut, which is fish, but it was fish and chips / onion rings. Don't make it sound
Deep fried.
cheesy.
Well, and when
Because it
everything
wasn't.
goes into a deep fryer, it's all brown food, right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it all has sort of the same texture.
Tasted damn good.
Now,
want more of that.
Cheryl, we have to talk to you about seafood because you're afraid
Sushi
of
in
sushi,
particular.
and I have never heard of anybody having a sushi fear.
No, I
and,
know.
And you're going to go make sushi today?
Rick is going to take me there. We are going to go back to the Fairmont and sit with a chef, and we're going to learn to make sushi, and I am going to try some sushi. Last time I had it was, I don't know, like 8 years ago, and it was eel, and that was my introduction.
It's the worst. It's chewy.
Well, who?
No,
it's-
barbecued unagi is amazing.
Okay, yeah.
This barbecued eel is nice, and that's what
Unagi.
we're gonna get.
I thought you were going the raw.
I'm with Cheryl on no eel. They
And
look
raw
like
eel's
snakes.
a little bit, it's got a bit of an eraser texture to it. So
But why, honestly, out of all the wonderful food in the world, I know everyone in Vancouver is going, no, but it's raw fish. Isn't that
Cheryl.
like salmonella?
But it's like eating a raw carrot versus a cooked carrot. It's the same
48
thing.
hours in the washroom.
You get all the.
How about a burger?
Or some onion rings.
How about fish and onion
tartare.
rings, which is a new one for me.
I may change my mind. We'll
Try
see.
some
We like
tuna or
food.
some salmon instead
will.
of the eel. I think the eel was the wrong introduction.
Well, I heard Vancouver's the place. If you're going to fall in love with it, this is where you do, right?
I was tweeting last night. I'm going out for some sushi. Can anyone suggest a good spot? I was getting
get
ripped apart
inundated.
yesterday. Like, oh, it's Vancouver, you idiot! But people were sending me like Tojo's and Miku, which we ended up going at, and Goo, and they're all over. Like I think every place you
How
go
did you like
to.
Miku? It's fantastic.
I
Miku's
really
right
like
behind us.
that. We had a great chef, and it's a great.
They do that
You wanna
little.
go?
I'm going to get ripped apart anyway for saying this, so I'm just going to let you keep talking. I love Vancouver.
Yeah.
Except for
And
the
I love your
sushi.
fish.
Hater.
And the cold weather.
Sorry.
How's it going on the show? How many years has this been for you on
We're 5 now?
Yeah.
We're
Over 5 years now. Yeah.
That's crazy. I mean, when you first got the job, when people hear that name, that franchise, everything else, I mean, there's so much that goes along with it, right? The reputation and everything. What was that like for you when you first sort of heard that you were going to be doing it?
Everyone thought we were going to Entertainment Tonight camp. Do you remember those rumors? People actually thought we went
What's
to
the
class.
camp? Yeah.
No, there was a rumor going around on the internet and other places, and when we would do press, at least I was asked if I went to like an Entertainment Tonight class to learn how to walk, talk, and stand. And I'm not kidding.
Like the Queen.
Like the Queen.
No, the Queen Mary.
And you know, the truth is, in the beginning of the show, it's very high energy and it's all those sort of things. And so I was learning how to be high energy but not alarming.
over the top,
But I was
yeah.
really alarming. And it was like,
Coming up tonight!
that was it. So it took me, honestly, a while because I was a news reporter. So I went from being, you can have no emotion, to being,
Excitable.
oh my God, So it took me a while to find the balance.
You know what? I mean, this sounds like a stupid inside TV thing, but the first thing that people ask us usually when they're on TV, if it's their first time, is, what do I do with my hands? Like,
If you don't, you look disinterested. Honestly, if you stood like this, you'd look like a schlump.
So what do you do?
You have to do something.
Are you webbing? I do the pyramid.
You know
That's
how
my
many
big
takes we do? Just not because we've screwed up the link, but
Because
you know
you
how many
didn't
takes
like your
because my arms are flying every which
See, I'm
way.
more of
A good Italian kid, right?
When I was pregnant,
Exactly.
he was hitting me in my bum constantly.
It was an accident.
I almost pushed her in the pool today.
What? Because
you do that.
He is Italian.
But when
She
the
did
show
say so.
started, you know, we were also lucky to have you, to get you to come over, because you were,
hug
he
it
was
out.
At what point
ingrained.
did you come over? Had it been going a couple years? How many years have you been there?
At what point I came
No,
over
he
at
was
the beginning? We all
beginning.
came over at the beginning.
They were all beginning. 5 years old.
I was on my way out of Much Music. I was there. I felt like I could be a father to all these kids,
You were
young kids
21.
that were starting to watch. It was time for me to move on.
Haven't we all been on our way out of Chum Television at one point? I think we all have that in common,
Everybody
right?
here has been on their way. Some of us were escorted. Some of us were allowed to watch. But
Cheryl
These
and
are
I
great
were.
stories now.
I know, they're
I
great
want you to elaborate
stories.
on those stories that they didn't get to
Do you
hear.
have a video of
That's
that?
right.
You guys
We're allowed
interview
to.
us.
Forbes, when we got let
I
go of
got
City,
escorted out by security. You didn't, did you?
I got to walk out.
Did you?
To walk out.
It's a common thing.
I got to pack up a
It's
box,
tradition.
and I made a lot of friends.
So you got to
there,
say your goodbyes.
Yeah, I didn't get personally walked out.
I did.
I did.
That's
See, Cheryl and I, we're a
I've heard
So
threat.
wait a second.
stories.
Is it because you two are more threatening that they felt like you needed
I
security?
do. We work out a lot.
Yeah.
And so,
We look like we'll steal pens.
Yeah, I think so.
Look
Now
at- you have a stolen scarf on. I don't even want to ask
have a
about the beautiful
problem.
jacket.
The big night tonight in Vancouver is the Justin Bieber concert. You guys were
Yeah.
covering the Justin Bieber story with the laser tag thing last night. It's a very delicate situation because there are legalities involved. But aside from the laser tag stuff, have you guys, since you've been doing this in music, Rick, and you, Cheryl, have you ever experienced a phenomenon like Justin Bieber? I mean, kids are running. I got stuck in a traffic jam of girls trying to chase after him on Saturday. Have you ever witnessed something like this before?
Remember the whole boy band movement?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Don't look at me.
Well, no,
You remember
Thank
when
you
you were
for
running
not
after?
looking at me.
no, in like the mid '90s, it was crazy
man.
back then with the Backstreet
It seems like every
Boys,
generation
NSYNC,
sort of has their own, right?
Definitely.
Like they have that one kid that just for some reason ignites all the hopes,
The frenzy.
dreams.
But
frenzy.
it is quite extreme with Justin, not only in our country but worldwide with this kid. With this, I was going to say kid. He's a, well, no,
He's a kind of kid.
He's a, yeah.
But I mean, this is as pop culture changes, as people's accessibility, as blogging, you know, as all this stuff. I think it's sort of changing things a little bit, Cheryl. As well.
What, all the blogging and the tweeting and that sort of thing?
Well, just the access that and the
Oh, I see what
ability
you're
to
saying.
minute by minute movement and.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of feel bad a little bit for the younger stars because really, their every single second is traced and tracked for. So I mean, somehow they've got to find some privacy and some downtime. It's kind of like Rick Campanelli. You know, when we step out, the girls scream and yell, like, "Ah!"
Yeah,
and
go
they're
crazy.
tweeting.
Okay, chase after him.
And so
Just while he's been
Rick,
here,
it's true.
one of my buttons came undone
I know.
by itself.
mine do too. It's like, how? Like, what is that? And so.
As long as he's not hitting you in the baby
Cheryl
belly.
jokes all the
Yeah.
time.
But
You
no,
guys-
but it is tough. I mean, you feel bad for them sometimes, but not
Yeah,
too bad
kids, yeah,
because they're
of
doing
course,
well.
Yeah, they're doing well
Yeah,
and
you
they're
can't feel
enjoying
that
it.
bad for them.
Well,
You guys,
enjoy BC.
awesome.
I want to hear about the
you.
sushi. And of course, you can watch Entertainment Tonight Canada. BC Week is until Friday. Of course, you can watch it on Global.
Very nice, you guys. Thank you
Thanks,
so much
guys.
for your
Always
time.
nice to
Appreciate
see you.
it. Come in
Shots.
here, warm
There
up
we
a
go.
little bit, and
Now
then
mine's
back
hard.
out
I
to
like your
shoot.
shoes.
We're going to take a break. When we come back,
Talking
Lauren
about
Cardinal.
shoes and you're trying to talk.
Sorry, are you busy? Okay.
I like your shoes too, though.
He's got lines. Michael has lines.
Lauren Cardinal, Craig Lozon will be joining us, starring in Thunderstruck right after this.
You're a serious journalist, are you?
Wait.
Look at you.
Lauren Cardinal, Craig Lozon coming up right after this.